Stop playing hack sack, all gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the Motrin. Soft up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped. It's so right.
Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California, speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Man, talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down. Like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real. It's so right.
Cali, go coast. You like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur. Costa Nostra, stick up to your nose. This rolling stone and no loan. California, ill as pneumonia when we confold you with that villain's aroma, pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but your brains over the rover. You put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain, so you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game coded in polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'm a put it in the air like the motor hit the roller. Poses. You can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing there. No, can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop's car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. It's over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Detroit Lions.
Somebody got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Yeah.
19 Lions. Jeanette. Cougar 19. Street. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Throwing to start the drive. Pope. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive. INT.
Brings up second and
You talk about this Seahawk defense. And they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run...
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And it's going to be a touchdown, but he's got the first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Operating from the gun. Pope. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
17 yards.
The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
19 Tiger. Ready?
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And maybe a little over-pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long effort.
To the right side and intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against an interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. A man who played collegiately over at East Lansing. Here's Ken Walker. Big Derek Brown making the stop.
And the big fella stumped that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. And too much air under that one. That could have easily been 6 points.
Yeah, what kind of speed he has is almost impossible, we think, to actually overthrow him, but he did exactly that. I think he probably tried to get it out there maybe just a little bit too quickly.
That'll be caught. It's caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Go. Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Aiden Hutchinson. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
And Walker with it over the middle. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Channing Tindall. And the Seahawks force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So the penalty on the offense, no need to accept that. They'll decline it, and the interception will stand.
Come on. Hey, go.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there for Detroit. 51 yards.
And the Lions first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. The Lions now at 2-5 to start play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning.
And in for the Lions touchdown. Jameson Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Joey Sly.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7, Seahawks nothing.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And 3rd and 8 now. You talk about this Lions defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
The Seahawks.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had to go.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, we're going to milk the clock here. We just got good ball control. This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Now they'll change things up.
Trap 60, trap 60.
2nd and 1. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. So the completion gets him just a yard. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and moving him to a short game.
First target, first catch, and a first down. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Seemed like they picked an excellent time there, Charles, to go with the draw play.
They certainly did. Caught him a little over-eager trying to get into the backfield and get to the quarterback. They used their speed and their aggressiveness against them, didn't they?
That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here we go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Joey Sly on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Pass to 60, pass to 60. Go.
Here's 2nd and 8. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll look to throw. He completes this to Walker. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of the best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
At the 2-yard line.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Torrey Horton from a yard out. And the Seahawks are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they're going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. So how about this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time because the momentum was totally against them. Now it's all in their favor. They've got a chance to go into the lead if they get the ball to the end zone.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
12 yards. Now the Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I've seen from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
He'll try to do it himself. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 30. 1-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And he's got Smith and Jigba. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. They'll throw now on the final play. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Caught on the slant. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Detroit Lions. Marching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18, Pioneer, 70 Ranger, go street. Come 19, 18.
Check.
Throwing to start the drive. Pope finds Gibbs on a check down. Only a couple for him there in the game's first play, and it's second down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Ball at the 23, second and 8.
Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Part of why they came to these with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
They go play action here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Come on.
Looking to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Viking 18. Hurt.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Room here to run. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
That's good. For Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 70 range.
Back to throw. Pope. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Nicky Manwari.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Panther 60.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. You talk about this Lions defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Pass to the sideline and put it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks. Touchdown. Elijah Arroyo. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to add on to that lead.
The kick is good.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach it. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't you practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up the midfield. You're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one. And what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Derek Hall in there that time to get into the turf.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Right.
Operating from the gun. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
Formation for the Lions.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Running right through him. He's still on his feet. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
It's a gain of
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And it'll be a minimum pick up here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got a man. Downfield is Horton. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
That's good.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And the Seahawks
Check smash.
first
Check
down.
smash.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
To the left side, catch made by Arroyo. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back. 19. Come 19. Come 19.
They'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. That's going to be caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Now Myers for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Seahawks 17. Lions nothing. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you don't
want to.
But look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 66 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns and a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. On the counter, it's Walker. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. A dime look defensively for the Lions on 3rd. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On the slant, here's Smith-Njigba. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of 40 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And he'll get it down to the plane of the 37. 4 yards the pickup. First down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 37 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Stephanie, 18, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
68, 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Looking to throw. Pope. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Sacks for him here in this first half. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
On fourth down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Ready, set.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
The goal was to score just before the break, but I'm not sure that a safety was how they expected to do it, but give the defenders credit. They saw how the series was starting out, and I think it increased their intensity. This was their chance to make a huge play before the half, and all they needed was one play to get it done.
A gain of 10 yards.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Pope. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So
well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hurt. Motion. 60 Maverick. Go.
The final shot before break. Pope got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibbs. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Saints with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Here we go.
Third quarter begins with a run by Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets...
You ain't never been a skate town. On no national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden. Man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show to you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a bandana tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it and ride through the Pull up the morning, bro. Which team? What's happening? Oh, man. Outside,
from the zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollering at the 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s, alright. She was choosing in the parking lot. I was looking too, keep my number locked. I made on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Net. Better pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from?
Southside, Clayco, you know what's up. Oh, damn, I don't even come up. Hit Catcade on the Sundays. Say a parking lot prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax. Shout it in the Monday. How about the seat slide? It's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap. I bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I see the